Hey everybody, it's Brandon the Weekend Cruiser, where I go on a weekend cruise just about every weekend, and I'm here on the MSC Magnifica, staying in a balcony stateroom. Now you may be going, Brandon, you normally don't book balconies these days, you're more on the interiors. That is absolutely correct, and so this room, the MSC Magnifica balcony stateroom 9077, was actually a free upgrade. Have no idea how it happened. I've heard rumors of other people getting upgrade, and I finally got my free upgrade. I even went back and checked the booking that I made. It was definitely an interior booking, so I'm kind of surprised, but definitely loving the fact that I was upgraded to a balcony. I wanted to show you the stateroom that I'm staying in because I don't normally get a chance to do this. There's a lot of interior tours out there. This is my first and probably only MSC Magnifica balcony stateroom tour that we're going to do here in 9077. Hey everybody, and welcome to the outside of Stateroom 9077. This is an ocean view balcony that I have here on the MSC Magnifica. It is in a unique spot, so it's kind of in the mid-forward section. You're going to find that there's staircases on both sides that you're going to be able to go to, but I'm going to go ahead, I normally save this part for a little bit later. Get my door closed here. I'm going to show you where we are on the map because I think that it's important because it's taken me ages to figure out, oh, there's a glare coming on, where we are. So we are, red dot here, we are on the 9th. You are not the forward, you're not the mid, you're kind of the forward mid. So if you go out the door and go to your right, you're going to find a staircase that doesn't really take you anywhere you want to go unless you want to go down. So you're either going to want to go out and go to your left to go to the forward section. So if you're doing theater shows, you want to get outside, that's going to be your shortest route. If you want to go to get food, you're going to come down here to the second set of stairs, and that'll allow you to go all the way up. So hopefully that makes sense. It's a little confusing the way the ship is designed. Not that it makes it a bad ship, you just need to know some of the logistics to it. Now this ocean view balcony I automatically like as soon as I walk in. Some of you may guess why I'm going to like this, but it's because my workstation and my desk is beside of the window. I love it when they put it over here. It gives you a lot more space by the balcony as well. Plenty of space in this room. So the workstation over here, you know, it's workstation, mirrors, vanity, whatever. I mean, this room also you can see is full of mirrors. There's one here, there's another big one behind me we'll get to. But it's a good space. If I wanted to, I can move the tray over here on the left with the Prosecco and my post-workout shake on there to a different location. Like, it doesn't have to stay up there, but you can get some more space back if you want. There are 2 plugs here, 4 plugs technically if you include the 2 USB ones, not USB, the European ones. And you know what? There's not technically a plug beside of the bed on this one, but I say that that one over there is pretty close. So I'm going to count that. You don't need a 10-foot cord. You see mine running here bright red so I don't leave it in the stateroom. Normally I have to use the 10-foot cord. In this room, you can get away with a much shorter cord. Coming over here, I do want to point out to you the hair dryer. So you may have seen these type hair dryers on other cruise ships. In this room, it is attached, so you cannot take it out. It stays. So it says, do not pull on it too terribly hard. It's worked well, but it's attached. You've got 2 lights beside of your bed here that work really, really well, and you've got the master switch on each side, which I also like. The bed is a king size and can be separated. So if you want to separate this, you can move the nightstands into the middle or move one nightstand into the middle and separate your 2, separate the bed so that you can sleep 2 people without. You're also going to see you've got this couch over here, and it is a 2-person couch. But interestingly enough, it does turn out into a bed. So I would gather to imagine that this room is going to sleep a few more people. So it probably can get up to 3 comfortably. I don't know that I'd want to put more than 3 people in here. And you're going to have a glass coffee table. This is also something, you don't like the glass coffee table here, you're going to be able to move that into the closet. There's plenty of space there. If you want to just get it out of your way, put it in the closet. That's my pro tip. These rooms also come with the infamous stool, which I hate. I am not a stool sitter. I don't like it. I've got bad posture. But that's what you're going to get in this room. Coming back over to the other side, you're going to see that you've got that other massive mirror. So if you're a person who enjoys a large mirror in front of your bed, this is going to be the stateroom for you. This is a great place for you to stay. You're going to have your TV over here on the left, and you're going to have your mini bar. So if you want to use the mini bar, this is where you're going to find the items there. Pricing sheet should be directly above it. I would say that it's not cheap. 2 ounces of gin, $10. I don't think that that's the price that you want to pay. Just go downstairs. you'll probably have a better experience. Coming back over here to the closet, you're gonna see that there is good closet space. So I got some storage going on in a couple of these all the way down, and you're gonna have decent drawers. They pull out okay for a good size. And then in the closet, you've got two sides to this. Apologies, I'm really close because it is a tight squeeze in here, but this is what the closet looks like. Plenty of space down below too for my suitcase, book bag, and I've got a pair of slippers that the Voyager program here on MSC has given me. So if you've not status matched, if you have hotel status, cruise line status, make sure you're doing that with MSC. I've also heard complaints that this room or this ship has been running hot. We're also under heat advisories in Key West and Nassau today, and Florida when we left. So make sure you do keep this on the lower setting. And let me point that out while I'm here. There is a master switch in this room. MSC does use these. So if I was to take that key card, but this thing out of that master switch, it would turn off my air conditioning in the room. The stateroom attendant has actually been putting that in there for me because I forgot a few times when I took my key out to help keep the ship a little bit cooler. Coming into the bathroom. And it's funny, the older I get, the more products I feel like I'm having on display for you all to see. But it's a good sized bathroom. Like, there's plenty of counter space. That's really what I judge cruise ships by the most. I have a place for my bag. I can take stuff out and put it up above. It's working really, really well for me. The shower is one where you're going to have the curtain, which I am not a huge curtain fan in these. It has attacked me a few times where it gets sucked in for whatever reason, but the water pressure and temperature have been fantastic. You're also going to have the MSC products over here. So you've got the shampoo as well as the body wash. I personally don't recommend those and would say bring your own. Coming back outside, this is where most of you are going to be fascinated to have a balcony. Now, this is probably going to be what people consider a partial view balcony. But before we go out there, you've got an open and close switch here. So when I first came in, I was kind of surprised that there's no latch or mechanism over here on the door to open it. Oops, I've got it locked. So I'm just going to press this button. It unlocks it, and then you simply just pull. So there's no turn knob or anything like that to secure the door. It just slides back and forth. But you're going to have two chairs out here, a nice little footrest. The chairs are a little bit smaller. The balcony is a little bit narrow. And you're going to have what I call that partial view because you've got the life rafts or survival craft directly underneath you. So when you walk out, you're not going to be able to look down and see directly to the water. You'll still be able to see it in the distance. Today, you are seeing Allure of the Seas and Freedom of the Seas, my other home ship that I've had. So definitely missing those a little bit, but I like MSC too. Here on the balcony, you're going to find that these doors do open up in between the balconies. So if you want to have a balcony party with the people beside of you, you can ask your stateroom attendant to open these up and you can go back and forth. All right, so that is the super quick tour of MSC Magnifica's Ocean View Balcony 9077. I've really enjoyed it. The location, I think, is a decent location. You just got to figure out the stairwells and which direction you need to go. And I'm literally on the third day and I'm still having to think about it. From a sound perspective, I've not really heard anything other than some random people walking in the hallway because they do have longer hallways here. It's not been an issue. So with that, I would definitely stay in this room again and have my fingers crossed for my sailing next month that I also get this free upgrade. However that happens, if you know how those happen, let me know down in the comments. I've heard about them. They've been random for everybody that's gotten them. So let me know what your thoughts are on why MSC is issuing those. All right, everybody, this is Brandon, the Weekend Cruiser. Hoping to see you on a weekend cruise soon.